Hey coach, can I ask you something? Have you ever finished a long, hot day on court, your shirt soaked with sweat, your back sore, your skin sunburnt, and you go home completely exhausted and still feel like you're not making enough money? You're putting in 7, 8, sometimes 10 hours a day teaching. You're hustling. Private lessons, group clinics, hitting sessions, weekends. You're probably at a tournament or driving to some match across town. And you do it because you love the game. You love coaching. But at some point, you start wondering, is this sustainable? You give your best energy every single day, and yet your income is capped. You only make money when you're physically on court. And there's only so many hours in the day. And even when you do your best coaching, there's one big problem you probably run into all the time. You're not at your players' matches. You don't know what actually happens when they're out there competing. And let's be real, asking a 14-year-old, "So how did it go?" usually gets you a shrug and something like, "It was fine. I lost in a tiebreak." That doesn't help you. You don't know what happened tactically. You don't know what their mindset was. You don't know how they handled pressure. You don't know what to coach them on next. This is the gap. You work your butt off, but you're missing the full picture, and your ability to coach effectively is limited by time, energy, and access to information. Now imagine if you could fix all that, and also create an extra income stream at the same time. That's exactly where Tennispreneur comes in. What is Tennispreneur? Tennispreneur is a smart digital tool designed for tennis coaches, not just players. At its core, it's an AI-powered match journal system. But it's so much more than that. It gives you a direct way to stay connected to your players, understand how they're performing, even when you're not there, and coach them based on real match insights. You get automatic match reports, summaries written by AI, stats over time, trends, patterns, and a full dashboard where you can manage all your players in one place. It's like having your own digital assistant that watches every match and tells you exactly what's going on. It helps your players reflect better and helps you coach smarter. And the best part? You can turn it into a paid service, which we'll talk about in just a bit. How does Tennispreneur work? So let's start from the player's point of view. As a player, you've got the Tennispreneur app right on your phone, and from there you can log every match you play, whether it's an official tournament match or just a practice session. You just tap, enter the result, win or loss, and whether it was 2 sets or 3. It's super quick and intuitive. Then, after each match, the app gives you a short form to reflect on how things went. And this isn't just about the score. It asks how you felt mentally and physically, how confident you were, how each part of your game performed, forehand, backhand, serve, return, the whole picture. It's like a post-match journal, but smarter. You don't need to write essays, just answer honestly. These reflections help you see where you're improving and where you might be stuck. And over time, it builds a really clear story of your progress. But that's not all. Inside the app, you can also schedule future matches. And here's something cool, there's a section where you can see other players who are nearby and also using the Tennispreneur app. So if you're looking to set up a match, you can reach out directly through the app. Now, if you're underage, any match invite or scheduling request automatically needs approval from a parent just to keep everything safe and in check. Once the match is confirmed, it shows up in your calendar and all your data updates live. And finally, on your home screen, you've got your full performance dashboard. You can see your match history, how often you've played, how you're scoring yourself, how your mental game is trending. Everything in one place. It's your personal tennis tracker. Now, if you're a coach, Tennispreneur becomes your control center. First of all, how can you add a player? Well, you click on your profile name, then go to Add Candidate. You'll need the code from the player. To get the code, the player has to go to the mobile app, he goes to the profile page, setting, and then share statistics. And there you have the code. Once you log in, you see all your players right in your dashboard. Each one has their own profile, and when you click into one, you get access to everything. Their full match history, tournament and practice results, win-loss records, how many matches they've played, how many they've won in straight sets versus 3-set battles. It's all right there. But the real magic happens when you look at the match details. For every match your player logs, you can see the exact answers they gave. You can understand what they were feeling, which strokes felt solid, what situations caused trouble, and how they handled pressure. So even if you weren't at the match, you still know what happened. You're not left guessing. You're not relying on memory or vague summaries. You've got clear, structured insight. And when you want to take things further, you can generate a full report. Now, this isn't just a bunch of stats. You can choose to generate reports monthly, quarterly, yearly, or set your own custom range. You can even compare data. How is the player doing now compared to 30 days ago? Or how do they stack up against another player in the same group? The report pulls all the data together: win-loss ratios, number of matches, how many were 2-set wins versus 3-set losses, how they've been rating themselves, everything. Then, on top of that, you get a detailed AI-generated summary. And I mean detailed, it breaks down the trends, points out strengths and weaknesses, and even suggests areas to work on next. And here's something both coaches and parents really love. With one click, you can send that full report directly to the parent. They'll get the match data, the scores, and the full AI summary, all professionally written and easy to understand. It shows that you're not just feeding balls and running drills. You're coaching with structure. You're tracking progress. You're giving feedback that's based on real data, not just hunches. So that's how Tennispreneur works in practice. It's simple but powerful. For players, it's a way to take ownership of their game and see how they're improving over time. For coaches, it's a real-time tool to understand each player, track their growth, and build smarter training sessions. And for parents, it creates transparency, a clear window into what their child is working on and how they're progressing. Whether you're on court every day or coaching across different locations, Tennispreneur keeps everything connected, organized, and focused on what really matters, helping players improve. Here's David from the Tennispreneur team with some more details about the platform.
The Tennispreneur app is available on both the App Store and Google Play. Once downloaded, create your account using your Apple ID or Gmail. For players, the app is designed to track your data, while the web app allows coaches, mentors, and parents to access your data remotely. Let's clarify the email addresses being used. If a coach or parent wants to download the app and test the features, they cannot use the same email to access the web app. This is because the web app dashboard will show their own app tracker data, not the player's data. So, very important, coaches, mentors, and parents, remember, your web app subscription email must be different from the one you use to test the app. Once you're logged in, don't forget to accept location permissions so you show up in the practice match search engine, and accept push notifications so you'll receive match requests. To receive match requests, you need to add your available days and times into your profile. If you don't, players won't know when you're available. Yes, they can message you in the chat, but it's more efficient for you to schedule your weekly availability and have players adapt. Make sure to enter your basic details accurately, your age, UTR ranking, or a description of your tennis level if you don't know your ranking. Also, let us know if you are right or left-handed, and please add a fun tennis photo of yourself. You're more likely to get a practice match schedule when players can see who they're meeting instead of just a blank profile. Now, add your full name, your parent guardian's name and email, and the relationship to you. This email will be used to send reports automatically when your coach or mentor creates them. There's also a parental consent form that will need to be signed and dated to proceed. Safety is our top priority, so before meeting up with anyone you don't know, please ask your parents to double check everything. Once you're set up, your profile will appear in the search engine with other players, but remember, no one can invite you to play a match until you've filled in your available slots. You'll want to plan your availability with your parents and update it weekly. Just a quick reminder, practice matches don't have to be full-length matches. They can be 20 to 30 minutes long, like a best out of 3 super tiebreakers or first to 4 games. Okay? Keep it simple and try to make your practice matches resemble a tournament atmosphere. And please avoid playing just one set. Aim for the best out of 3 in whatever format you prefer. Remember, someone has to lose, and that's just part of the process. To add availability, go to the profile section, click add availability, select your date and time and save it. Be sure to plan out your week and update this regularly. Now that your availability is set, Other players will be able to find you when filtering by location, age group, or date. You can send them a request, and if they accept, you're good to go. The app will send you reminders up to 2 hours before the match, so it's crucial to have notifications turned on and your slots filled. Initially, you'll see a sad face racket with no data since there's no historical match information yet. But don't worry, over the next few weeks, your data will appear, which your coach, mentor, or parent will be able to access via the web app. There is also an upcoming tab where you can view all your scheduled matches so you stay organized. Now, for the exciting part, sharing your data. Go to settings, click share your statistics, and generate a code. Send this code to your coach, mentor, or parent via text or email. They can enter the code into the web app under Add Candidate, and they'll have access to all your data. To input match data and notes, go back to the Add tab and click Add Match. Be sure to enter the data right after your match while it's still fresh in your mind. You can discuss it with your parents, but make sure it's your thoughts and your insights. Answer the 3 tennispreneur questions honestly. Number 1, from 1 to 10, how well did you play today? Number 2, from 1 to 10, how good did you feel today? And number 3, the most important question, how well did you accept and deal with your performance? Remember, the first 2 questions are beyond our control, but how we accept and deal with uncomfortable situations is all about our attitude and mindset, which we can control. Discuss this with your coaches. It's the foundation of why we created this system and offer a course on it. Now, enter detailed notes on areas like serve, return, rally, and finishing points. Be as specific as possible so your coach can interpret the data quickly. Click save, and your team will receive a notification. The more matches you play, the more data we can collect, and the more we can help you. Every player is unique, and it's essential that we listen to you to enhance your competitive edge. Based on years of experience and countless data points, we can confidently say there's a clear correlation between training your mental strength during practice matches and achieving better results in tournaments. It's unfortunate that we constantly hear tennis is 90% mental, yet it remains one of the least trained aspects of the sport. Becoming a great tennis competitor takes time. You'll win some, lose some, but learning to manage those emotions will be part of the journey. Finally, Tennispreneur wants to reward all young tennis players for being brave and choosing the uncomfortable, challenging path. We're launching a coin system. For every match you play, you'll earn coins that can be redeemed for awesome tennis gear. These coins will be available once your coach approves them. Don't forget, we are constantly updating the app, so make sure to update it regularly on the app or Google Play Store. Welcome to the match play movement. Let's go, vamos.
How to make an extra salary with Tennispreneur. Now, let's talk about something important. Money. Tennispreneur is more than a coaching tool. It's a business model. Here's the simple idea. You offer this as a monthly coaching package. You say to the player and their parent, for $300 a month, I'll track all your matches, send you custom reports, adjust your practice plans, and help you improve based on real competition, not just what happens on the practice court. And you're 100% honest. You tell them this is how you'll guide them even when you're not physically at the match. You'll review every report, you'll check their patterns, you'll send feedback, and when they come to the lesson, you'll already know what to fix. If you have 5 players on this plan, that's $1,500 a month in extra income. 10 players, that's $3,000. And you're not burning extra hours under the sun to earn it. You're using technology to deliver coaching value. Smarter, not harder. And the best part, you can do it anywhere. From home, from your phone, while traveling. It gives you freedom. It gives you control over your time and income. You're turning your knowledge into a monthly service. And that's what we need as coaches, to stop being stuck in the hourly model. This is recurring income, reliable, scalable, and you're offering real value because the player is improving, the parent is involved, and you're building deeper trust. Why Tennispreneur is the best tennis tool in the market. I've tried a lot of tools in the past. Stat trackers, swing analyzers, session planners. They're fine. But most of them are either too technical or they're made just for players, not coaches. Tennispreneur is different. It's built for us. Coaches who care about their players. Coaches who want to grow. Coaches who are ready to stop trading time for money and build something smarter. It helps you coach with insight. It helps you stay connected. It helps you get paid for your knowledge, not just your time on court. It makes you look more professional. It makes your job easier, and it makes your players better. That's the win-win. What to do next? So here's what I want you to do right now. Click the link below to create your coach account on Tennispreneur. Start by adding 1 or 2 players. Send them their first match form. Read the reports. Explore the dashboard. And then start offering it as a monthly package. Tell your top players, hey, I'm now offering a match tracking service with full reports, and I'll be adjusting your training plans based on your competition performance. It's $300 a month, and I'll guide you every step of the way. They'll say yes, because they want that support. The parents want that clarity, and you get to grow your coaching business without burning out. This is the smartest tool I've ever seen for tennis coaches, and it's only getting better. So go ahead, try it. If you have any doubts, don't hesitate to contact coach@tennispreneur.com. You'll be surprised how fast it makes a difference. Tennispreneur is how coaching should work in 2025, and you can be one of the first to do it right. Let's build something better together. That's it for today. See you in the next video.